In this thrilling adventure, nothing's wilder than this. Jiang surrenders amid gunfire and is escorted by French police to St. Martin for trial the next day, his mind ablaze. He thought about how to prove his innocence to the judge, but on that day, his body seemed to have been caught up in the chaos. He was brainstorming ways to show the judge he's innocent, only to find that there was no trial. He was simply handed a new outfit for jail. This is a French prison, teeming with energetic drug dealers. Everyone is itching to show off their colourful tattoos. Fortunately, he's in solitary, otherwise, consequences are unimaginable. Jiang now ignores who framed him, focusing on surviving to return home. A month passed unnoticed, when a man claiming to be his cousin came to visit. Seeing the unfamiliar face, Jiang was filled with questions. However, the man is beaming. He tips the guard $200 and leaves, granting them 30 minutes alone. He is Choi Chang-ho, leader of the South Korean intelligence agency. He kicks things off by reintroducing Jiang to the stellar achievements of Minister Kwon, listing all the mistakes made in Korea. Then he spills the full story of how Jiang was set up. It turns out Kwon, the drug lord, controls 70% of the cocaine smuggling in Europe. Recently, cocaine sales in Europe plummeted, and they've decided to use Jiang as the guinea pig for a little experiment. In a flash, Jiang finally gets it. Choi pulls out a picture of the unfortunate Wang Fatty, and the investigation shows the culprit is a henchman of Minister Kwon. Clearly, it was a silencing act, and the death of Jiang's good buddy hits him hard. Then Choi explains his predicament. Since there's no extradition treaty between Korea and Suriname, they feel powerless against Minister Kwon. The only solution is to lure Minister Kwon into selling cocaine to the US because of a particular American law that lets the military apprehend drug lords internationally. They want Jiang back in Suriname to get close to Kwon, steering him to sell coke to the States. This guy's had a tough life from a young age. He took care of his siblings and dropped out of school to hang around different entertainment spots. He naturally acquired skills not taught in school, like high EQ and adaptability. Later, he opened a garage by a US base, repairing their cars and becoming their fruit supplier due to his high EQ. Over time, he even learned English. Back in the day, he trained in judo, and he's in pretty good shape, making him the perfect candidate for But Jiang disagrees, thinking, I'm neither cop nor soldier, why risk my life for this? Then he leaves. Seeing this, Choi chases after him, unwilling to miss the rare chance but unsure how to persuade Jiang. Unexpectedly, Jiang changes his mind. He flips the script to talk money, not feelings, revealing he has staked everything on this deal. If he takes the mission, he demands $500 million. Even if he dies, his wife and kids won't suffer financially. Choi agreed readily, fearing Kwon's escape. Kwon's bodyguard is also here to be used to gain his trust. The police supply Ren-ju with drugs, letting him sell openly in prison, which pisses off the local big boss. Ren-ju wastes no time showing off his taekwondo skills and rallying a crew to crush the prison power players. The whole scene is witnessed by Kwon's bodyguard. Things only get real once Ren-ju wakes up and strikes back, arriving at the Suriname airport. The road travels fast, and the minister's people speed directly to the Golden Light Casino run by Chen, telling the staff to inform him that the fishmonger has arrived with a gift. After the announcement, Ren-ju is ushered in, and a bunch of guys are gathered around an entertainer, creating quite the scene as the fishmonger walks in. Chen, all smug, declares, in the richest in Chinatown. Would a rich guy kill for petty gains? No wonder you keep losing to the minister. I'll toss you out like discarded fish, and you'll be hung up on my wall. The minister sent me to jail and killed my best, but if you're not interested in money, I'll take my leave. Just as Ren-ju turns, one of Chen-jen's guys sticks a gun in his face. Let's head to the intersection in Chinatown and show everyone what a scumbag you are. Sure, Chen breaks the limbs of the man at the table, then they sit, and Ren-ju gets straight to the point. He says, I want to sell drugs to Korea, just cocaine this time. Chen tosses it aside, a ton or more. The next day, Chen brings 10 kilos, and Ren-ju just rolls his eyes in disappointment. How can I trust you after your past with the minister? Trust in money, buddy. Did you think I'd come empty-handed? There are no sources, why ask me? If you can do it, just do it, don't be stupid. Just then, the minister's troops, what's going on? Move aside, what the heck, you don't get to speak here. What's going on? Chen rises at the gunfire, when the priest's trusted lawyer enters, warning against crossing the line. Only the minister can touch cocaine here in Suriname. You think you can just buy in? Are you out of your mind? We've got someone much better than Jiang Yaoshin. Don't be blind to reality, today's not your day. Spare you this time, but don't act foolish, tensions are high with the minister around. You won't get out of Chinatown, and Ren-ju can't help but chime in, this is business. The legal advisor steps in to take Ren-ju away, while Chen keeps threatening with his gun. What are you trying to do, you quack fishmonger? You can make your choice now, while Renji's only target is the minister, using this chance to leave with the minister's people. The minister steps out to greet him. Why did you call me over? What's your game here? The minister sullenly prays for Renju, who can only chuckle quietly, feeling a mix of disbelief and resignation. Minister Kwon is puzzled about why Renju returned to Suriname after getting out of jail. Renju claims he's staking all his assets on this gamble. But since you were caught hiding cocaine on the boat, now that you're out, it's time for a big deal.